Making headlines tonight, a major push to put young, talented Barbadians on the global stage. Another crown for Mikey, making him the first Soca Monarch. Police launch a manhunt for a suspect after a woman was brutally attacked. And coming up in sports, some success for Barbados on day 6 of the Pan Am Games.
Broadcasting from our studios in the Pine St. Michael, this is CBC News Night, starting now.
I am Shane Jones, leading the news at 7. A major effort is underway to discover young local talent and put it on display for the world to see. This is being done through an initiative of the Ministry of Youth and Community Empowerment. Our Lisa Lord joins us now with the details. Lisa, this sounds pretty exciting.
Well, Shane, indeed it is. And the idea is to shine a spotlight on Barbadian talent that might otherwise remain hidden. The ministry wants to develop the untapped talent of Barbadians through a new talent show dubbed Beige to the World. The event is the brainchild of Minister Adrian Ford. According to him, though Barbados is not blessed with an abundance of natural resources, there is a pool of talent.
It's not about talking the talk anymore. It's about doing the do for the people of this country, in a way that they can put Barbados on the map, like Rihanna, like Rupi, like all the other stars that you heard about on a regular basis. We are saying that this talent show will give Barbadians from every geographic space between 4 and 104 or older the opportunity to showcase that talent, compete on the world stage, and be the leaders that we know that Barbadians can be.
Now, Shane, the public launch for Beige to the World is slated for August the 7th over at the Oystons Bay Garden. A jingle competition has also been launched and all entries should be in by August the 6th, so there's not a lot of time there. Chief Community Development Officer Sandra Greenidge says the show is a replacement to the popular Community Dance Fest.
Community Dance Fest will build up enthusiasm from all across the island, and especially targeted adolescents and young people. There is nothing else like Community Dance Fest at the moment. Beige to the World is going to replace that and better it, because it is not just about dance. It is about everything. And we see the talent demonstrated, we see glimpses of it on the social media. We see it in comedy, we see it in gymnastics.
The first shows for Beige to the World will be held in the parish of St. Michael on August 17th. Event coordinator Kamal Clark says the winner and second place finisher will be afforded international exposure with the opportunity to perform on Britain's Got Talent. Now, some 12 preliminaries will be held across the island.
At every stage, we will be giving you a cash component at every preliminary for winning that segment of the competition. And then we go to the finals, semifinals of course first, and then your finals, that grand finale in which we will be given prizes. We will also be given a cash component, and we will be taking, as the minister said, 2020, we will have persons looking to go to that international talent competition.
So, Shane, if you think you have the talent, Beige to the World sounds like the right platform for you.
How you mean if I think I have talent? You
like
say it yourself,
if
you
you
know.
think
You have to say it yourself. Thanks, Lisa.
You're welcome.
Mikey is Barbados' first Soca Monarch. Singing Action Time Again, he defeated all comers to win his 5th major title. More from Rianne Phillips.
Action time again, come! Soca Monarch, come! All the posse, everybody, level up it, whistle up it. All the posse, everybody, level up it. I want to see a song, come! All my crew, this is what I want you. Come! Everybody jump, 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 jump.
The winner of the first ever MQI 98.1 Soca Monarch competition, scored 98 points. The song. What's the song? Action Time Again, Mikey.
Speaking on CBC's festival stage program, the new Soca Monarch said the victory had a deeper meaning for him.
Some people may not really believe me. It wasn't about the praise, you know. All right. It really wasn't about the praise for me. It was about for me. It was about representative for our soca, right? And wow. It really was to be representative for our soca. Major cause, boy. Yeah, because as people say for the last few years, it really has been like me, right? Son His Blood, Son His Edwin, but you see it's having a resurgence now.
Lil Great finished second with Jam Down. And Led Pipe was third with his popular sweet soca tune, Sometime. You take a wine in me, oh God, you take a wine in me. You can't try to be so. Culture Minister John King said he is pleased with the standard of competition.
I thought that this year is a step up over last year, and I expect it to continue. As you get younger, and I have to say this, as you get younger people involved, right, they bring their own vibe, they bring their own, essence to the things. And so once you begin to encourage a lot more people to get involved, you get all these different ideas and these different concepts and these different approaches to the music. It can only augur well, so I'm happy.
The inaugural Soca Monarch competition marked a merger of the Party Monarch and Sweet Soca Monarch competitions. Rihanna Phillips, CBC News.
The search continues tonight for the suspect who set fire to a 44-year-old woman yesterday afternoon. It was at this house in Bartlett's Tenantry, Sergeant's Village, that the incident occurred. Police say the woman, whose name has not been released, was in bed when the assailant entered the house and began choking her before throwing a flammable liquid on her and setting her on fire. According to police PRO Acting Inspector Rodney Innes, the woman ran to the backyard in an attempt to escape. One of her neighbors, who declined to be shown on camera, described what happened.
I heard this bop, so I'm going towards the highway now to see if it's a car that got hit. Well, the car, I saw all this flame and stuff, and then I heard they just screaming. Could not believe it, 'cause it happened so quickly, just like very, very quickly.
The victim, who is British, was reportedly able to give some details of the identity to the suspect. She was transported to QEH by ambulance and is currently in the burn unit. The house next door also sustained some damage. Another resident of the area, who also did not want to be shown on camera, says the incident came as a shock to the quiet neighborhood.
Generally, neighborhood nice, quiet. We don't got no noise, surprising. We don't really got no crawling and noise. So we don't got no noise. And mostly everybody's be in the house on a Sunday. You hardly see anybody outside. Just how you say it now. It's Beige. It's Beige every day. Quiet, quiet, quiet.
Sign up today to catch all the major cropover events live online on cropover.cbc.bb. We've got you covered. Soca Monarch Finals, $53 or $26 US. Pick of the Crop Finals, $62 or $30 US. And Grand Kadooment, $22 Barbados dollars or $11 US. Don't be left out. Log on now to cropover.cbc.bb and book. CBC, taking cropover to the world.
The recruitment of Barbadian nurses by other countries must be seen as an opportunity rather than a problem. This suggestion from Minister of Health and Wellness, Lieutenant Colonel Jeffrey Bostick. Now, he says while Barbados is not immune to the global nursing shortage, it's an opportunity to establish Barbados as a hub for nursing education.
I do not think that we should continue to see that as a challenge, but from here on, to see it as an opportunity to supply a demand that is required. So that all that we do in education and training, in my view, must be geared towards satisfying that demand. I believe that collectively we have the capacity to train as many nurses as we can that are required for both domestic and international use.
Minister Bostic was speaking as stakeholders in the health and education sectors came together for a meeting with executives of Adtalem Global Education, the parent company of Ross University. According to Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Health and Wellness, June Chandler, some of the main objectives of the meeting are to discuss the establishment of a school of nursing in Barbados and the implementation of a specialist nurse register. Girl Guides and the youth in general have been told to be very careful with how they use the latest technology and communication devices. Youth Minister Adrian Ford stressed the point as he addressed the ongoing Girl Guides 100th anniversary camp at the Frederick Smith Secondary School. He told the Brownies and Guides that government understands how important modern technology and communication is to young people, but the technology must be used responsibly.
We understand we are living in a technological world, a world where by the press of a button, everything is before us in a split second. But I'm saying to you young people, in the same way that in a split of a second, you can gain information and you can give wholesome knowledge, I am saying to you, that same device can devastate.
The minister adds that they must be extremely careful with what they send and receive via social media.
The information that you gather and the way how you use that cell phone and that internet and the Google search, you have a responsibility to make sure that all the information you gather is of a wholesome nature. And please look after your friends and comrades and desist from sending anything that is harmful, anything that is malicious, because it's very difficult to retract and resend when you send that information out, and it has harmful effects on persons' lives.
Checking in with our regional neighbors now. In Tobago, a 10-year-old's dream of making a difference in the hair care industry has become a reality. Jolie St. John has developed a range of hair products. We hear more in this TV6 report.
I have fruit-scented hair oils, Fruity Roots. They help reduce dandruff, prevent hair loss, help with hair growth, and give vitamins and nutrients.
Nothing is stopping this 10-year-old. She told TV6 her oils, Gem Concepts, Fruity Roots is not only homemade, but comes in a variety of fragrances. It is also chemical-free and smells great.
We have passion guava, which is a mixture of passion fruits and guava. We have Coconut Dream, which is coconut oil. We have Banana Strawberry, which is a mixture of banana strawberry. And we have Mellow Watermelon.
Miss St. John said the idea for her hair oils line generated from her parents, Kivion Small and Tricilia St. John Small, who signed her up to an entrepreneurial camp for children.
Jamaica is leading a regional effort to tackle the influx of Sargassum seaweed.
This is not a pleasant sight. Masses of Sargassum, or seaweed as it is known, has reached unprecedented levels affecting the Caribbean region. It has adversely impacted economic opportunities within the tourism sector and is the cause of a substantial loss of livelihood. Tourism Minister Edmund Bartlett says the issue goes beyond government and requires the involvement of all. While Andres Besona Leon, a mechanical engineer, is calling for support from the affected sectors.
Different industries and sectors are impacted by the problem should also understand that without their support in terms of funding, engineers, researchers like us won't be able to give to them real solutions.
Minister Bartlett adds that the seaweed pileup requires continuous attention. He has a suggestion.
Preventing it from coming to shore may very well be the ultimate solution for us.
The Ghana Sugar Corporation is asserting that it can produce white sugar suitable for local manufacturers and in the amount needed. This comes as a bitter dispute grows over a campaign supported by the Sugar Association of the Caribbean to have a 40% tariff imposed on sugar imported outside of the Caribbean by local and regional manufacturers. Newsroom Guyana reports.
From Gaisuku's perspective, the ability of local manufacturers as well as the country to save much-needed foreign exchange will be greatly enhanced since the local demand of 20,000 tons of white sugar can be supplied by Gaisuku. The other 30,000 tons of Gaisuku's planned annual white sugar production of 50,000 tons will be supplied to the regional market, which will also save foreign exchange regionally. Gaisuku's statement comes in direct response to the rejection of the 40% common external tariff on refined sugar coming into the Caribbean by the Ghana Manufacturing and Services Association, the GMSA. The association this week said that to apply the common external tariff on a product that is not manufactured in the region will increase cost and make regional manufacturers unable to compete with extra regional products coming into the region. Further, the association said this will mitigate against its competitiveness in extra regional markets.